Good day all. Today we're going to be working on our skirt with train, or it's called tail skirt also. So using our advanced pattern cutting textbook, I open to page 29. We have skirt with tail there. So the measurement required is our basic measurement. We have our waist, hip depth, hip, full skirt length because it's long, working level. Next, the step says draft out your basic full skirt, which we've already done. We have our hip depth, our gore point. Remember how we explained during the measurement, gore point is 4 inches above knee level. So this is it, I have our gore point and the working level. Taking the measurement, put a leg in front of the other and take the width of the gore point so that it will be fitted. So I'm going to take out my excess. Another way is like penciling your skirt. So I'm going to take out my excess and then, so I'm using 2 cm. Whatever excess I get, remember, whatever excess you get, the back has to be on point. Like you have to take the excess on the back, more of it. Let's assume I have 8 cm. If I have 8 cm to take out after minusing my working level, my pattern working level from the working level that I have. Okay. First of all, the first thing you need to do is check the measurement. I'll take from center front now. Let's clean it. Next problem. I'll take from center front to the side seam. I have 16 cm here. From center back now, side seam or center back to center back line, missing out the side, the seam allowance and the zip allowance. I have 30 cm now on my pattern. Pattern is 30 cm. So the working level, your client's working level. So after checking my working level, I have 50. So I'm going to be, because this is half of my pattern, I'm going to be using 25. So the working level is 25. 25%. So next, you minus 25 from 30, and we have 5 cm. So this 5 cm is the excess I'm going to take out. So as I said earlier, continue the measurement from the back. So from the center back line, I'll take out 2 cm. 2 cm or 2.5. The center back has to be more. So I do 2 cm. Then on the side seams, I'll go 1 cm, 1.5 cm by the side, 1.5 cm on both sides. Now connect it using your straight ruler, just the same way we do our pencil skirt. Using my straight ruler, I'll place it to the hip depth, to the side seam. Connect. Repeat same on the center back, and then on my CV line, I'll repeat same to the hip depth. Watch. Next, add your allowance. We have 0.5 here. You can just bring up 0.5 and connect. 0.5 and connect, and whatever you have here, the 2 cm, I'll take it out on the zip allowance. You know, whatever measurement you take on the center back line, you have to take it on the zip allowance. So now I'm going to connect it using my straight ruler, allowance to allowance, and then zip. This is alright. So next, to bring out the measurement, next we're going to bring out our sides to make it so that the down will be flared, will be open just like an A skirt. So the standard measurement to take out on the side is 7 inches for standard, the side. Now you can do 7 inches, you can do 5 inches. You take out 7 inches to the side, repeat same on the center back, 7 inches. That's for standard measurement. You can go more, you can go 10 inches or more, then connect it. Now I'm connecting it straight down. Repeat the same measurement to the center back and connect it with your ruler out. See how it's coming? Then for the center back, this is good. Don't forget, after bringing out your 7 inches and connecting, connect this seam allowance, come out 0.5, whatever your allowance is, and connect it. Allowance to allowance. Straight with your ruler, allowance to allowance, straight with your ruler, and then use your ruler to connect it straight to the full skirt length. Let's go to our train or our tail. So for the train, I told you 7 inches for standard for the side. For the train, it has to be more. You can go 15, 20, or 12. It has to be more. So you measure from the skirt length, you go out to the 12 inches and mark. Connect with your ruler straight to the back, to your center back. Next, you add the same zip allowance and connect to zip allowance. Zip allowance to zip allowance. Straight. So now we're going to connect this to the skirt. This is the skirt length straight out. For the train, for it to lay properly on the floor, you have to come down on your extended parts by 3 inches. You can do 3, you can do 4, depending on how full you want it to be. When you connect to 3 inches, you bring down the tape to the 3 inches and use your French curve, or you curve it with your hand to the side. This is my side seam. Now watch how I connect to the 3 inches or 4 inches from the side seam. This is the center back. I'll connect, dropping my hand. So you can decide to go 5, 6. So with this now, I have my full train at the back. Now we're not going to use the side seam anymore. All we need is the measurements inside. So this is it. With our shape coming out perfectly. This is the skirt with the train. So if I'm cutting on this line. You see the curve coming out. And then with the back. So remember, this is our CF and this is our CB. The center front is always cut on fold. And then you add your necessary allowance to the sides. The back, we already have our zip allowance. So if we are cutting on this line. We are cutting 2 pieces of this back, 1 piece on fold of the front. Then you fix your zip, hold your dart, join your sides, and do your hemming to come out perfectly. Thank you. So if you are using lining, the exact measurement you cut on your skirt is what you're cutting on your lining. Same measurement, same side seam, and then you join to sew and comb.